Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Slipways, beta... Anyway, so I got early access to this, thanks to one of my friends, Lolash, who just apparently was talking to the developers and got like a billion codes, and so I just yoinked one, for my own purposes. But I did actually play this a couple of weeks ago, during the Demothon, as just kind of my big super indie game lightning round that happens whenever Steam does a festival. And I really liked this game, because it's so casual. It's everything that I like about grand strategy and 4X games, but packed into about an hour. Much simpler mechanics and no PvP. It's purely just you. And let's just do reasonable. Let's see. So, I don't even know who to pick. Let's see what we got. So, slime to robots on Forge World planets. Ooh. Reduces planet upkeep by 1. That's not bad. Geothermal plant. I don't recognize that. I don't really care about value of exploited asteroids. So I think I might get rid of these guys. If I can. How do I... Do I go back? Nope, I have no idea. At some point I'll try the Bakar, but I'm not big on them. Let's see. Dender. Let's just do these three, maybe. Let's see. Mineralize action on... Oh. Starts a chain reaction that turns this planet into a mineral-rich world. That sounds helpful. Okay. So reduces structure building costs. Planets making robots have their production increased by 1. Gain access to additional level 2 techs. Whenever you colonize a planet gaining goop, you gain extra science. Food synth on Forge Worlds. Happiness bonuses on people producing planets are doubled. I don't really know. This is... Okay, so this might actually be a little weird for those of you that have never seen this game before, so just kind of bear with me. Oh, there's the little X to get rid of a person if I don't want to use them. Good to know. Anyway, so I'm trying to pick between I get to have 3 races and 2 perks, and so I'm just trying to figure out which of these works best for me. Let's go researchers and xenology. Let's just go full science here, and then figure the rest out. Okay, this is your first game. Learn how to play. Nope, I know how to play. Alright, so the entire basis of this game is you are finding planets that you're hooking together as some kind of giant resource web. Okay, I do that right here. I'm trying to get my people to be as super happy within a certain time limit. There we go. So I've got 25 years until the end of my term. I want to have this at 100%, and I want to go for effectively the biggest high score I possibly can. I do this by hooking planets together. So, for example, you see Swamp. Swamp can produce people, but it costs chips and food. Robots can turn it into food, or people can turn into slime. And then to build any of these, it costs money. This creates these resources, and so effectively I just have to figure out how to chain them all together to make what I need. And it can be a little complex. The other issue is I can't actually I can't cross the streams. So if I hook this planet to this planet, I cannot hook this planet to this planet. That's a no-go situation. Let's see. You get 1 perk from 2 races, or I can get 2 perks from the same race. Anyway. So, what I have to do is figure out how to carefully balance all of these things together. And so I'm just going to reveal as much as immediately possible. It costs me some money, and that's going to be an issue. But the sooner I can get all of this together, the better for me. So this is a rune. Connect a planet with people to explore them. They can have various adjacency bonuses and nice things. So this is a mineral planet. Pretty much nothing going on here. But I can turn minerals into robots, which I can then turn into food. So then we have to find a place that needs food. This hive world can take food and turn it into 2 people. The only problem is then I'd have to figure out how to get people back to this world, otherwise it's going to consistently give me some problems. Okay. What else we got around here? Because I can potentially do some other interesting things. So here's people to slime, people to water, slime to food. Let's see. Robots to slime and water. But I'm pretty sure I cannot connect these. Okay. So we've just got to figure out how to hook some of this together. Okay, let's just make people mad. At least for a moment. So, robots here to a wetland farm. So now we're producing some amount of food. Here's the question. Can I hive world? Yes. Okay, so now we've got some people going down this chain and a lot of people to actually leverage into something. This is a recycling operation. So let's take this one over, turn people into chips. The other neat thing, I believe, I can undo almost every action I've taken so far. The only action that I cannot undo that locks me time-wise is sending drones, which is actually not too bad. So let's redo exactly what we just did and go from there. Okay, so we're producing food. We got to turn food into people, people into chips. Chips back into this and into this. There we go. So now these needs are all met. This needs water. Unfortunately, looking at much of this, we can turn people into robots. Yeah, both of these turn people into something. So if I want to get water, I want to get people out here, but that's going to be tough. If I want to get water to this planet to produce more chips, we're going to need robots here. I don't think we have that. We also have water extraction via this. That's not a bad idea. There we go. Okay, so notice how these have little buildings on them, and this just has a little flag. That's based on how happy they are. So the better your people are served, the happier you're going to be, the more money you get, so on and so forth. Okay, so increase population by 5 gets me Dender. Options unlocked. Let's see. Total production of chips by 4 units or invent a new technology. I'm probably gonna go these two. Oh wait, no, I don't have any science. So let's actually go for... Let's go for these two for the time being, because those seem a little bit more doable. I probably should have picked those missions much sooner, but I was not thinking. Okay, so I've kind of locked myself with my basic lineup here. I could do some more, but I think for now we want to actually expand out and see if we can get some new things. Here's a good one. Another hive world turns crops into people, which I can then port to some of these. Big issue is I currently don't have any crops. This does robots into crops. Let's just explore. A lot of mineral planets. Wait. This does robots to crops. We have spare robots. There's a bit of a range limitation here. I can only go so far. That also does robots to crops, but I don't think that's going to be that useful. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make this planet grumpy at me, turn it into food. So let's do people. People. Okay. Okay, let's leave that for now. And robots to farm. Okay. Empire size increased for the first time. Growth is a good thing, but large empire has its drawbacks. Mounting administration costs. Okay, so the bigger the empire, the more it costs. Cool. Now can I do it? Yeah, there we go. So as long as I balance all of this well, we shouldn't have to worry too much. So, we still need more chips, and we only need a couple more people. So let's take a look at some of these things. I guess really my best option is to expand out. Oh, here we go. Here's an asteroid. Can be exploited for wealth. Yields money. 6 money for every nearby colonized planet. So this one I think is a dead end. Can't do anything with desert. But this one, if I colonize it, I get an extra $6 dues, which is something that I arguably would like to pick up. Let's see. Let's kind of keep exploring outwards and see if I can get anything cool. This is coming at great personal cost, and eventually I'm going to run out of dosh. But maybe I'll be okay. So I need robots. The problem is I need robots super badly out here, and we don't have any. They don't exist out in this general section of space. Hope for the best. Hey! Speak of the robot! We got a bot factory. Please tell me. Okay. This will reach. So we're going to do a bot factory. Bot factory there. There we go. Okay, so now we've got a perfectly stable loop. The happier all of these places are and the more they are trading, the overall better it's going to be for me. Alright. And if you click on a planet, for example, you can actually see how to trigger the level up. So in this case, it's currently level 2. It takes red rock and bots to create 2 wheat. To get it up to level 3+, I'm going to need to get at least 2 export routes. And we're only producing 1. So we got to find a planet that needs wheat. This needs wheat and chips to make people. The only problem is I'm going to need chips. I don't think we got much for chip production out here, which is a little rough. Let's see. What about the rest of these? Slime and wheat to make people. That's not a bad one. Okay. Because I can potentially hook them together. We could also do robots to make water. But that's not so helpful. So honestly, I think at this point, let's just keep scanning. We're going to run out of cash. Yeah, I don't see a single slime world around here. Oh, I guess we've got this Gaia world option, which is people for slime and water. Oh. Actually, that's not the end of the world. Because we can do slime and food to make people with this. There we go. And that's just a desert planet that I can do nothing with. So let's exploit that, pick up some extra money, not run out of cash. So I gotta figure out chips out here. I gotta figure out a lot of things. I'm very happy with how stable my setup is. Hey, let's see. Are we done? We're at Dender level 1, which is unfortunate. Okay, so we need to look into chip production. We're currently producing chips out here. Your biggest issue is, has to trade with 3 other planets that are successful or better. It requires 6 imports and exports. So, ultimately, we need to actually have... Oh. Well, here's an option. Let's see. How do we want to do this? Let's scan out here first and see what we got access to. That's useful. Okay. So I can do mechanized harvest, robots into goop and water. I believe I can do people into robots here. Or no. I probably want to do people. Can I? No. Can I pull from this? Nah, that's obstructed. So why don't we keep scanning the immediate area just to see what else we have kind of in our immediate vicinity. It costs me a lot of money and it costs me a fair bit of time, but it's important all the same. Okay. Other option, now that I'm thinking about it. Not colonize, so that can reach. So we might want to do the robot thing. We might just want to do a little closer. Oh. Because Tuffy. Because this thing needs total of 6 imports and exports. So we got to find something that takes chips. This takes chips and food. We don't have food nearby. This, no matter what, just produces people. Which is a little limited. We might want to just ignore that one. But yeah, if I want to actually get this one up to successful or better, bring it up to prosperous, I'm going to have to... I guess I only have to connect it to 2 more things. So in that case... we should probably just do a jungle farm, because we don't have any food on this side, and that way we can hook up my robots. I think this will take chip. Nope, it takes slime. Dang. Wait, in that case, let's just undo. Alright, let's see. Mechanized harvest. What does that need? That just only needs robots. Okay, so in that case... let's just do that. We might just ignore this planet. So we are going to need to get some food out here. I mean, I guess we could do another loop over here. Or we could just continue to do robots into everything, because that seems to be the only thing that actually matters in this world, question mark. But any people elsewhere? Ah, this is tough. Hey, sup, Lawlish? Let the addiction consume you. Yeah. I really enjoyed this when I played the demo a while back, and so I'm kind of glad to dive back in. So, big tough bit here. People to Red Rock. So we might actually want to do people here. I think we want to go back to do the jungle farm like I originally kind of planned, because we're going to need some food out here. People in Red Rock, hook these up. They're nice and successful. Look that there. Okay, discover warehouse facility. Most of the storerooms are empty, but some remain locked and intact after all these years. Gather everything you can use. There's nothing else I can do with that. Okay. So big issue is I still do not have much of a use for all these chips, so I don't think I'm going to be able to get it past this point comfortably. Who needs food out here? You don't need food. What do you need? You need food for people. Kind of wish I could destroy some planets here. I need to make chips. I gotta stop forgetting that bit. So we got Red Rock for chips. Or robots for goods. Or Red Rock for goods. I mean, this one's gonna need... Alright. Let's see. People to Red Rock. There we go. Chips. Damn it. Okay, and we have, like, no science, which is actually something I should be working on. Let's see. So what do we have? Disease eradication. Improves production of a populated planet by 1, and adds a happiness bonus. Let's see. All food needs on a planet are removed, which is actually quite helpful. What we want are orbital labs. Converts one of the idle people populations into science. That's kind of what I want to save up for. Can I get this yet? No. Because I might as well just go straight for gene adjustment. But I don't think I can get that. Okay, so let's actually look into chip production. This does Red Rock into chips. Let's do that. We're going to need that out here. There we go. So now we got chips, we've got people, we've got tasks. Everything here is kind of fine. Now I just need to figure out how to get goods over here. I know there's certain tasks that... Tasks and tech. that lets me work with a little bit more. And not being able to cross the streams here is painful. Okay. So we got that. We need chips out here. That's something to keep in mind. Also, people to this. Hey, unlock hydroponic farm. We could also establish a base. Or get some science. But no, let's just get free science while we're here. And what else can we get? Let me see. So still can't do anything with desert. Still can't do anything here. People to that. Aha! So, free science turns people into happiness. My happiness is great, though. So let's get the free science immediately and take a look at what we can do. Oh. Unlocks the lensify action on asteroids or planets. Wait, what? Before it's too late, what did I do? Oh, it unlocks it as a researchable option. Oh. Honestly, that's fine. I guess it's fine. Yeah, sending out a probe is undoable. Didn't realize I had sent out a probe. It's fine. Okay, so do we want a museum? Nah. Let's learn about forefather culture like I thought. So I was thinking about these, removing food. I might want to do orbital labs. Revealing any hidden information is undoable. I mean, this is my first official beta run, so it's like, is what it is. I'm not trying to go perfect here. Hydroponics is still on top and it's fairly cheap. Like, I could get multiple of these techs if I wanted to. Let's grab orbital labs. We've got potentially a number of bonus people that we don't need to do it, or we don't know what to do with, and getting the extra science would be maybe nice. I guess it's only a little bit of science per year, though. I'll grab it. Okay, invented a project. Okay, we know about that. Still got to work on some other things. However, we're going to have spare population. Here we go. Orbital labs. Pricey. Worth it. Especially because I've got tons of cash that I do not know what to do with. Okay, let's just... Whoop. And what do we got? This takes... No, this takes chips. Can't do anything with that. I'll think about some of these. But yeah, getting this tech, mass lensing, converts the mass of this planet or asteroid into a slipstream relay. I could be wrong on... I could be wrong on how this works. But that should let me get around some of my issues. Oh, let's see. Still can't get this one, though. And that's just to unlock gene adjustment. I don't actually know if I want that. Maybe I do want to go for this, but I gotta get Silithid level 2, because I don't need the money. Okay, I just need chips. Chips. Big issue with you, import export. Let's find some places to export to if we can. We might just be out of luck out here, though. This area looks to be a whole heck of a lot of... Not much out here. Okay. Well, worst comes to worst, just to get the tech, what we might want to do is just... Oh. Recycling operation. People to chips. Boring, but it gets me the tech, and I can use the chips for something out here. Anyway, new missions available. Get 2 more people production planets to successful. Population of robots by 6. Or yearly science output by 3. That's really easy. And honestly, let's actually pair it with this one. Because these two synergize. Okay, so I've got to get, well, that's already successful. What other people producers do I have? I've got this one. This one's not successful enough. And this one's not successful enough. This one needs goods. If I can find it. Okay. Let's go back over here. Let's see. A30 turns it into ++. Energy is a special resource always accepted on any planet. It can be used to fill any unmet need. Okay, the need will be completely replaced in the process. The planet is now set up to use energy and will not accept the original resource. Okay. Resources are usually delivered automatically. When there are multiple options, though, it'll be up to you. Okay, that's cool. Unfortunately, I think this thing has a little bit of a limited range. It's not that limited, but I want to leverage it well. That's way out of range. Useful. Wait, this is a people producer. Oh, do I... There we go. Okay, so that is now successful and has a whole bunch of spare people. Let's get the orbital lab. So, needs to trade with 3 other successful planets and requires a total of 6 imports and exports. Okay, so we got to do something. People of Red Rock. Red Rock and chips. Unfortunately, you could never find anything else here. But yeah, you're right. The planets closest to it do all have missing resources. I'm mildly disinterested in some of these. For the moment. So I'll kind of wait on it for a second. Okay, it's just out of range. And what do we have? We do have 11 science. Yeah, there is Soylent processors that just gets rid of food needs, which actually sounds really good. I'd like to do mass lensing, but maybe that's not that helpful. Especially considering I have so much money. Yeah, let's go for the Soylent foodstuffs. Okay. Not that we actually have any immediate food needs, period. What we need is a lot of other stuff other than food, but that still opens me up so we can do more, I think. It'd have to be like over here. But maybe on a planet that is not actually taking food. Man, I don't even... Half this game is just kind of confusing. So let's figure it out. What do you need? You need chips and food to make people. But we're already making people. That's people to slime and water, which we kind of need. But what we really need out here is goods. And I don't think we have any goods producing anythings. Also, we already have the slime and water kind of in our immediate vicinity. Let's just check this area, see what we got. Okay. Well. So, here's the question. Let's see, that Earth-like world would be free, since its only input is food. You mean this one? It's true, but it would just give me some population, which I currently don't need. So this guy needed goods, but I've turned it into something else. We can do robots to... We might want to do chips out here. We need goods out here, but there's no way I'm going to get to it. So let's do a nanotech. There we go. So more imports, exports, and everything else needs to be more successful. Well, I got me some chips. What else do we have? Chips and food for people. Robots for some other things. I guess let's just reveal. Yeah, because I gotta get goods out here, but there's no... Nothing. You don't make goods, you don't make goods. I think we might be out of luck in this general vicinity. Okay. We have chips and food for people, and then people to water. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Chips, people, water. There we go. Now we just got to do food. I could do the soylent processors on this planet. Do we? Yeah, let's just do it. Who needs food? They don't. They got soylent. Their big issue is we got to find some more of these that actually need people for something. Let's see. People for water. How many years do I have left? I got 15. My science production is looking pretty good. But I'm reaching a bit of an impasse where I'm stuck. I'm not terribly stuck, but it's expanding gets harder and harder the further out I go. Let's see. Well, I guess easiest thing... Let's just scan. First and foremost, do we go out to this? It's tempting, especially because I don't think we have anything else of any immediate value out here. We have no goods. Goods production is... Wait, no, we do. We do. Alright, let's keep scanning for a second. Because we could do robots to goods. Can you reach? I think you can. Okay, goods factory. Out of range. No! Ha! That's the worst feeling. This is like, it's so close, yet so incredibly far. Well, I'm gonna hook that up, and we'll see what we get. Ooh, yeah. Pay money, get energy. You know how I need goods? Okay, so we've got the import route, now we just gotta export people to something. People to slime and water. It's kind of tempting. I don't think we actually have much of a need for either, though. Oh, here's one. People for chips. There we go. Mission complete. And we can go back in here. And... Oh, we can only have one project. Shoot. Well, I kind of goofed that one. Not terribly so, but could have been slightly better. Okay. Oh. Slipstream relay is actually just kind of a generic thing. But it also does look like going up a tech level has changed everything around. So removes the needs for goods. Adds 1 unit of slime on planets producing water. Adds 1 unit of water on slime. Okay. Reduces structure build time by a month. Unlocks using robots as people. Which might actually not be terrible. But I think I want to save up for the Slipstream Relay just because that opens this whole game. It gets expensive, but it's still huge. Okay, robots for food. There's an option. Okay, let's do robots for food. Red rock and robots. Unfortunately, I don't think we actually have any red rock that we can properly utilize around here, but that's okay. Okay. So slime and food for people. Do I want people? I already have people. No, let's do it. Okay. Hook that up. Gets us a bit more, gets us a bit of tech. Do I want to go for deep study? Maybe. Either that or we might actually want to go with enlightenment. Get rid of goods. Oh, the only issue is getting rid of goods. Yeah, actually, let's just do deep study. Because that instantly increases our science output. Alright, increased population by a ton of people. Extra robots, yearly science output by 6. I feel like I should grab that one. Population by 11 might be kind of spooky. So let's go for the easier two, question mark. What's this? Looks like Stellaris. It is called Slipways. It is a, I'm gonna say pocket size, but that's actually kind of an erroneous way of putting it. These are both deserts, so let's just exploit these, get rid of them. I was originally going to use these as slipway stations, but I got rid of that. That also cost me a ridiculous amount of time, didn't it? Let's go back. We don't want to do that. Anyway, but yeah, it's meant to be easier to learn and more kind of casual fun than Stellaris is. Which I would agree with wholeheartedly. Alright. Do we just start learning what things are around me instead? Ooh. Okay. So we've got... This needs goods. If we can get this goods, we can do some other things. Why I need these slipstream relays, because they're huge. Yeah, but if you really want to optimize your score, it gets deep. It gets real deep. And that can be a problem. So we gotta get ships here. Unfortunately, my ship production is there and here. Both of which are effectively landlocked, and there's no way around that. Oh, wait, hold up. Oh, right, these are out of range. That was my big deal. I put them together thinking that I could actually get it to work, and it very much did not, for obvious reasons. Ice ball, nothing. That's people for water if I want to go for red rock. Main thing is, though, I gotta go robots and science. Science is a little tougher because I don't have an easy way of doing it without expanding my population heavily. And expanding my population heavily requires... people. Check this out. See if we got anything interesting. That is... not the most helpful. Because I need goods. And I'm not going to get goods out in like 90% of these locations because we just can't make them out here. Well, when in doubt, expand in new directions. Okay, so we've got that. Let's see, do I have people? I got chips and food for people if I want to do that. Grab this real quick. Okay, can't do anything with the lava ball. A lot of people. So, do I have robots out here? Because that's actually an option. No. Damn. Keep scouting. What's the worst that can happen? I lose? Hey! People here at this water ball. Okay. Unfortunately, obstructed. Dang. That said, wasn't going to be able to get it anyway. Here's a people planet. Here's a planet that takes robots. We don't have any robots nearby. Because we've got food to people, people to water, water to both of these just to expand them a little bit. I just got to figure out how to get you robo-men. Because I think we're actually at the... We've already expanded, I think, mostly to the... I don't know. Maybe it actually goes further. Is that worth it? Nah. We got to be able to do better than that. Here, let's just pick this one up first. It's not going to be happy, but it doesn't need to be happy. It just needs to send resources. Okay, so here's some options. So, question. Out of range. Too far. People to chips, people to robots. Scavenger world, ice ball. Yeah, as soon as we get relays, this gets a lot easier. But unfortunately, I screwed up with a number of my my people planets, and that's put me in a bit of a pickle. Six science, 6 robots. Well, we could go cheap and dirty and try and just make a bunch of robots. Not a lot of planets actually let me make robots out here. Let's see. Nothing available. We're slime to food and people to water. But no chips out here. Oh, we do have a scavenger planet. Can you reach? That can reach. The only problem is we want the scavenger planet to be robots. You know what? I'm just gonna yoink this. I'm sure we can find something that makes people. Okay. Robots and slime for food. So really, we just gotta find a slime planet somewhere in this immediate vicinity. Or... something else entirely. We just need that slipstream relay to make everything just easy. Well, whatever. Let's see. Hey, thanks, Nin in the Shadows, for the 5 bits. Thoughts on sub-only chat? I don't generally do it because I feel like it's kind of exclusionary, so I'd stay away from it. Why do you ask? I guess let's just keep scanning the immediate vicinity. Knowledge is power and will help a lot. Okay, so we have red rock here. Now I just got to get food. Because that's not going to be able to expand until we actually get some people. We do have people for slime. But that would require me to get slime out here. I don't actually think we have much for slime production. We got bacteria breeding, and that's about it. Went into a smaller streamer's channel and had it on. It varies. The one thing I would say about that sort of setup... Can I just go for this colony and make it work? Yeah, we're gonna need it. You tell me you can hook up? Yes. There we go. So now I just got to get this some goods. Because I can't expand. Anyway, I have absolutely used sub-only mode in the past to protect myself. Which may sound a little strange, but it's one of those that oftentimes when I have to go into sub-only mode, it's because people are misbehaving in some way, shape, or form. Ooh. Robots for water. I think I can actually just hook these two up and they will... Yeah, there we go. Alright. Oh, but that's a scavenger world. We gotta get goods. And that's out of range. But yeah, usually we just do emote mode, but there have been a couple of situations where I specifically was getting bombarded with people that were actively seeking to harm the channel. Ooh. Unlock self-farming crops. Let's just get the science. The big issue is, oh, it works so well if I could just reach. It's fine. Same thing with over here. Just a little bit of distance makes all the difference. Oh well, let's see. So what can I do with you? People to chips. We have chips. We need goods. People to robots. Might be use. Oh. But we can do people here to robots, and then back here to goods. Okay, so now I've got goods. In retrospect, I needed chips. But that's okay. I'll make it work. So we've already got that one? Yeah. So do we start scanning? Yeah. That's people of Red Rock. I need one more robot. The big issue is I don't think we got any Red Rock out here, so I can't do much with that. Really also probably look into fulfilling some of these needs. Because otherwise my people are going to get crankier and crankier with me. Oh. Wait, hold up. Ah, it's out of range. Dang. Well, what I could do... is this needs people. No. Wait. Okay. People agreed in slime. Green slime to food. This might not work. Okay, there. Now we're not net positive happiness, but we're at least kind of okay. So let's take a look at you again. The main issue is we need one more robot. Oh, but we have enough science, so we can get the slipstream relay, which is everything. Okay. So that suddenly opens up this whole game to us. So I've got some spare goods that I need to transport. Let's start by exploiting that. Build... You know, I totally forgot that laboratories exist. I've been doing science without it. Like a dang fool. Okay. There we go. Next up, orbital labs. So I've got some spare resources I don't know what to do with. We should probably put it in a spot where I'm producing a hell of a lot of a bonus resource that I don't know what to do with and cannot generally access. Because you only want to actually output one resource in an area. So if I have an area that is producing tremendous amount of people for some reason, that would be it. Okay. What else we got, though? I don't know, actually. Hey, and thank you in the shadows for gifting a sub to Hyros. Thank you. Let's see, is there anything else? Nope. Personally, I've always found more enjoyment out of impacting a streamer in a positive way, because even then I get noticed. Even if I would get noticed by trolling, I always feel extremely guilty afterwards. I think for some people, they just don't know the difference. That for them, attention is attention no matter what it is. Okay, I'm going to try this. Slip relay to bring ships there. And slip relay to bring water there. I see. So what do you need? 2 export routes, 2 import routes. So we need to figure out how to get more people into this one. How much more expensive do these get? They don't. What do you need? Yeah, the big issue with this one is because I'm not actually taking goods. It's not actually going to... I don't think that one's ever going to expand, which is a bit of an issue. At least our happiness is back up. More than anything else. Really enjoy your YouTube content. Found you through Slay the Spire, which I found on Game Pass, and have bought physically on Xbox. Yeah, Slay the Spire is a good one. Let's see. Man, my brain is cooking here. Yeah, what do we do with half this stuff? Because it's going to be tough to get most of these out of the doldrums of this section. But then again, I guess I don't need to... at this point, my empire is doing fantastic. So I could just kind of... I'm not going to say call it. But if this is the limit of my ability, then so be it. Okay. That's people to water. Oh. Do I have any water near? I do. Okay. So let's grab that. This is people to water. There we go. That's all hooked up. This is doing okay, but it still needs goods. Oh, hey, there's goods. Can't reach. Let's see. Do I have any other goods that I can take in some kind of crazy far out galaxy spanning trip? I have a couple. Do we do a really crazy far out galaxy spanning trip? There's a faction that actually lets you hop. Oh, increase the number of connections for relays by 1. That's helpful. What else do we have? Oh. Routes slipstreams through infraspace, letting them cross with standard relays. So that's... we want to save up for that. But we got to get up a little bit more. I think I'm going to want to grab stream splitting. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I should have thought of labs here. It's an option. So this needs slime. This can create slime, but it needs robots. Which we can do red rock to robots. But do we have any red rock in this immediate vicinity? Kind of. Alright. Time for some heck. So let's do robots to food and slime. We need robots, by the way. Let's do a very quick scan out here. I missed. Ah, here we go. People are robots. That's actually 1,000 times easier. Bam. So now we just got to get people. And people should be pretty easy. Because we can do chips and food. To that. So now all we have to do is get chips. And what do you know? We actually have some chips. Let's see. Do we bother with stream splitting? I think we have to. Invent one more technology to advance. So what other things could I do? Because the other option is exogenic construction, which speeds up. But now let's go for splitting. Now our tech's up. And we can get infraspace mastery. There's a couple other things that I could mess with. And I'm sure at a much later date when I play this game, you know, maybe in a couple of rounds or something, then we could actually look into not being garbage at this. Okay, so now I need goods. This is why we need infraspace so badly. Because, man, getting goods anywhere... That's tough. Can I hook up both of these? No. Just get both of those. Hello, forebear runes. You know, grand scheme of things. Hook that up. Cybernetic bodies. But that's just unlock. Let's just go for the energy. Okay, now we just gotta turn people into something. Let's see. Unfortunately, all of these produce people. One crazy option... I'm not seeing chips, though. That's the biggie. If we had chips out here, I'd almost consider... Okay, can't hook that up. But if we can get Space Mastery, that might not be so bad. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Laboratory. People to science. Oh. Okay, I guess... Can I study water? Yes, I can study water. Time to study water, I guess. Let's see. Can this study water? It can. Boy. Maybe I should have actually thought of labs a long time ago, because they're amazing. Okay, so I gotta send more people? More people. I undo. Alright. Just exploit that. Get rid of it. Okay, so now all we need is to somehow configure jamming one more human being in this direction. Let's grab Infraspace Mastery, though. Red slipstreams through Infraspace, letting them cross with standard. Okay, so these are more expensive, I believe. Yep, but now I can cross resources all over the place if I want to. And boy, do I. Do a Infraspace relay. There we go. So now we're getting 7 science off of all of this water, and we are capped out. So now I can hook everything together that I've been wanting to hook together for so dang long because I needed to. Let's see. So what's your issue? Trade with 3 other planets that are successful or better. Okay, now I just have to figure out who needs actually what. Oh, here's one. And yeah, I'm sitting on so much money that I don't even know what to do with all of it. Bam! Okay, so that's not successful. Your big issue is you need an export route. Who needs people? Because I've got people in spades. Oh, can I actually hook that up? Yes, that is now successful. Cool. What do you need to be successful? Needs an export route. Who needs Red Rock? There we go. Now they're successful. What about you? Why are you not enough? Imports and exports. I actually have no idea what my surplus is. Do we need somebody that needs robots or something? Or do we just continue... Do we just continue to be an absolute... relay hound? Okay, there we go. So now we've got a hyper-prosperous... Tolkien. 9. Nice. Okay, my happiness is at 112%. Everything else is looking good. Is there anything that I could, like, fix up here? And the answer is probably. I'm sure there is. Boy, science is expensive. We should work on some more. Can I connect that other energy to consumer goods? Potentially. You mean this one? Yeah. Of course, that just leaves this planet with a lot of people for reasons... Oh. Is that the one that I meant to get that with? No, I actually have multiple prosperous. I didn't even notice this one. Just kind of hit it automatically. Unfortunately, many of these are just going to be kind of stuck. 4 orbital labs. Science. Not that I have many years left. This is actually pretty much the end. Oh, this energy a little north. Yeah, good. I just honestly haven't the foggy as to where to send it. You. What do you need? Needs another import route of people. Yeah, that'd be a problem. That didn't help anybody. I don't know. I'm just kind of going places and doing things. Because you need an import route. You need an import route. What we really need is export routes. Let's see. These are hooked up. I could use this to make kind of a robo relay. But that seems kind of annoying. I don't know. It's one of those where it's like, I can eke out a little bit more score. Oh, wait. Did I never hook that up? I never hooked that up. Unfortunately, we've got to export some red rock to somewhere else. Well, when in doubt. Okay, so your big issue, what do you need? Ah, other successful planets. Need somewhere else that wants red rock. Well, we got red rock to goods, and goods are hard to come by out here. Oh, well, that's it. Undo last move. Let's not do that one. Let's just, skip ahead. I'm not actually sure if that slows me down at all, but all things considered, this game's a bit of a judgy Josie. But we got 4 stars. That feels good. I think, the thing that I would have done better, sooner, would have been, focusing labs earlier. Because I think that would have helped a lot. That said, there's really not much more I could have done with this run. I feel pretty good about it. Everything's hooked together. We got a couple of prosperous planets. I'd like to work on more. Just because that feels like I could have expanded further on. And maybe getting the missions done earlier. I think I totally forgot to actually pick my missions at the very beginning. And that held me back just a little bit. Will you return to this game? Absolutely. So, I'll say this now, and then I'll probably repeat it again many times over the course of this until it's actually out. So Slipways doesn't even have a release date. This is still very much in beta. And, yeah, beta signups are open. Who knows when it's actually going to be released? I'm betting it's going to be sometime... What do we think? May? May seems like a reasonable time. Could be April. April looks like it's going to be a little bit busy. And I have no idea what May or June are going to look like. But, that means I can kind of just play this game off and on for the next couple, who knows how long, and, then put it down and come back to it. And so, I'm super amenable to playing more of it sooner than later, just because this game is incredibly chill. Like, more so than most other games that I have on my docket, because it really is just kind of a puzzle. There's a little bit of, you know, there's a little bit of variance between every run, but for the most part, it's just about resource distribution and logistics. And that's just nice. Unfortunately, it tends to be a little bit thin. It's the kind of game that I'd play for maybe one run and then stop. Just because anything more than this, it's going to feel like I'm doing the exact same thing over again. I wish that the techs weren't as limited. That every time you research something, or every couple of times you research something, you go up a tech level and it kind of locks off the earlier techs. And I wish this game actually let you go a little bit more full ham with the science trees, if only to make your runs feel a little bit more specific. Because they usually end up just rushing for relays and then not even thinking about anything else, and that's bad. But maybe that's also kind of my own fault, and I should start strategizing some other directions too. But anyway, for now at least, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Oh, the tech tree will be redone. Cool. Oh. Do we actually have a dev in chat or just somebody that knows? Because, yeah, I love the idea of the tech tree. I just want more toys to play with. Big fan. Got it. Yeah, it's Beetlewing that's developing and publishing this.